Yes, welcome to Good Morning Family. Once again, of course, here our role is to give you information. Now, today it is exciting that we are going to discuss the better ways of grooming a holistic child. I mean, a holistic child, an all-round child. How does that come about? It's what we are going to dive in today. And of course, we have an exciting guest, Miss Racheal from Stepping Stone platform. You're most welcome, Racheal.
Thank you so much, Luke.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. My name, I'm called Racheal Nabbuma, and I'm the programs manager and school health coordinator, Stepping Stone platform.
Okay, that is interesting.
Yes.
So please, what is Stepping Stone platform, if you could elaborate more?
Okay, Stepping Stone platform, we are teenagers mentorship program. We work with teenagers from the age of 8. You know, in medical, teenagers start from the age of 8 years. However, some people say teenage age is 13 and on. But from the age of 8, we realize that these children, their bodies have started to change and everything. So with Stepping Stone, we work with teenagers, but as well with parents, because they are the stakeholders of these children. Yes. Okay,
that is interesting. So today we are going to discuss better ways of grooming a holistic child. Who is a holistic child, for instance?
A holistic child, in simple words, is a determined, resilient, proactive, with some discipline.
With some discipline.
With some discipline.
Interesting.
And discipline is a core thing in everything we do. Yes.
Okay. So what is the parent's role in raising such a child, if I may ask? Because this is now the sensitive discussion we are diving into.
A parent should be a role model in everything. Regardless where you come from, regardless what you do, regardless of your job, you should be a role model in your child's life. For example, a child, when they say, what do you want to be in future? I want to be like Kadaga. But then who is the first role model in the house? The first role model should be in the house. Either you, the mother, or the father. How do you handle yourself as a parent? What do you bring on the table as a parent? What talks do you have? How do you even dress up as a parent? You should be in a role model in his or her life. What do you encourage him to do? Are you the parent who drinks throughout the night? Are you the parent who quarrels with their neighbors each and every day? Which kind of a parent are you?
Okay.
What do you encourage them to do? Do you encourage them to pray? Do you encourage them to quarrel? A parent should be a role model, regardless of what you do. You as a mother, as a father, you should be a role model to your child. Yes.
Okay, that is interesting. But you could be a role model to a child. There are some children who are so big-headed. What are some of the roles of a child in the family now?
A child, now we are in a holiday and everyone is crying. The children are this. You see, in Stepping Stone, we get a lot of calls. Can you please take these children for the whole holiday? And then I'll pick them that day, like today, when tomorrow they are going back to school. The parent, you're throwing away your ball as a parent. That this is the holiday the government is giving you to have that child, or you discipline them. You give them what you want them to do, but then you're giving them to Stepping Stone again. But remember, Stepping Stone, we work with schools. We find these children at school, and then even in the holiday, like, why don't you have like a dormitory, a lab? You keep them for the whole day. You make something like a camp for the whole holiday. A child's role should be guided by the parent. What do you teach your child? Which values do you have as a family? A child should do some house chores, should be appreciative to parents.
Okay.
It's not a mandate that a parent should do A, B, C, D. What is your role as a child in regard to the parent's role? Yes.
Okay, so now we've seen the roles of a parent, right? And now the child. How are you at Stepping Stone platform mediating this? Because there are some families who totally cut ways with their children. You find a mother is not at this line with a child.
You see, in Stepping Stone, we have what we call the 360 degree. In our 360 degree, we emphasize the children. This is a triad. We are connecting the children, the parents, and the school, plus the community as well. In this triad, we believe that this child starts at home, this child goes to school, this child goes to the community, and at the end of the day, I told you we are looking up to a holistic child who is determined. With this triad, we work with schools, we work with parents. We have what we call one-on-one mentorship and family mentorship. This is when the family visits our office, the whole family, starting from the father. The father has his roles, but then he has his also backlogs where he's failing, and the children have some complaint. Like, that is this, that is this. But even at times, even the father is not seeing what he does.
All right.
Mommy is this, mommy comes back at 5, mommy comes back at 10. We were all there with a maid and everything. This child, you don't know what you are affecting. So what we tell parents, can you create some quality time for your children during this holiday? Create some quality, not quantity, because we know we are busy. You have to work, you have to look for money. At the end of the day, they have to feed, they have to go back to school. Create, even if it is 1 hour, let that time be quality. Talk to your children. As you're eating, you tell them the values of the family. What are our values as Christians? If you're Muslims, encourage them to pray. Talk to your children as a mother. Did you check the report first and foremost? Some parents, you're there, just check the satchel. How much are they increased this term? Okay, we've been at 1M, now it is 5M. Okay, we shall pay. You don't know even how many did he score, which aggregates. Some fathers don't know even the combination. But this boy is in senior 6, ready to sit his exams. But you ask the father, which combination? I really don't, But I know he's in a good school and he will perform very well. What is your role as a parent? I told you have to stand as a role model. You learn. Even if you stopped in P7, your child is in senior 6, try to learn. Tell that child to teach you how, like, what does this A represent? A plus represents what? Those are how many marks? What does that mean? If you're a mother there, you're the one who is paying the school fees. And you should know what is happening in these children's lives. We go to schools, and you find that even some mothers tell the parents, can you please talk to my girl? I don't understand her.
Yes, they are the parents.
Yes, she's the parent. Help me. Madam Gunt, tell her. Talk to her about discipline. These days she doesn't even, when I come home, she's on her phone, she's this. But then you're the mother. At the end of the day, this teacher is at work. She receives over 100, and each year she will get new ones. But you're the mother. Are you going to go to get a new child each and every year? You're the mother. Play your role as a mother. As you're playing your role, these children should also play their roles. Why do they wake up at 4? Why do they sleep up to 10? Why do you watch TV up to 1 a.m. in your house? Meaning when they sleep late, they wake up late, and you have to go to work. Meaning they will not do anything. Sometimes some mothers have not even checked their holiday packages. At the end of the day, they're reporting on Sunday. On Saturday, they will say, did you finish the holiday package? But then this child has been home for 3 weeks. And the mother, you did not even take concern to check this holiday package. You did not even check the uniform. You did not check anything. Parents, we should be there in our children's lives.
Now we should be there in our children's lives. Do some parents know that they should be there? We're having a challenge of teenage mothers. We have teenagers who are becoming parents, yet they're also still children in actual sense.
These children, actually they are mothers and they are children. You find a girl, she's 13. And she's a mother.
Can she now take on those
She also needs to be parented, and she has to parent someone else. Yes, that's where Stepping Stone comes in. At Stepping Stone platform, we have what we call a lab. And actually, we are creating more to have the GBV house, which will keep these teenage mothers. In this lab, we have a counseling day each and every Saturday for these teenage mothers, teenage fathers, and the community people. Our offices are located in Chitetika. By the time we understand this child is a mother, but she needs to be empowered, both mentally and even life skills. She needs to earn money. As they are learning the tailoring machine, they are learning the hairdressing. On Saturday, we have a mentorship session for them. Yes, we have to accept now you're a mother, but still you're a child. How can you move on with your life? And how can you parent this child not to become like the way you are? Yes, those are our mentorship sessions which are carried out each and every Saturday at Stepping Stone offices. And even parents can reach out to us and have these sessions for their children.
Okay, that is interesting. So for the teenage mothers there, you should surely get yourself this time around and go be mentored, and of course don't just act weirdly in public, not knowing your responsibilities. Please do take cautious. Now, Miss Rachel,
Yes,
what are specifically some of the skills some parents should use on their children? Some skills.
The skills they should use for their children, as I said earlier, parents should be role models. And some skills, do you have some confidence in you as a parent? Or you're the parent who is always behind that door? Do you have some confidence that if I say A, I mean A?
Okay.
Do you think twice? Do you think before you act as a parent? Some simple life skills. As we are looking for money, we have to embrace that God-given role as we parents. Yes.
Okay, that is interesting. And now, why do you have teenagers? What do you have for the teenagers in the holidays?
Yes, this holiday stepping stone. I told you earlier, we moved to schools and we've worked with several schools, both primary, secondary, and now institutions. So we have been giving more time, and actually even other organization, to girl child. We have a general session, and at times we tell the boys, now your session is done, let's have a session for girls. Because as you said, the future is female. And as our president says, he's lifting the girl child. But then we realized that this girl child is up more than the boy child.
Okay.
We started to give some sessions to the boys, and we realized these boys, my God, they go through a lot. When we don't, actually we tend to think that for them they are strong. At the end of the day, they will not get pregnant, they will not drop out of school unless it is drugs. But they go through a lot of things which we don't know. Actually, parents emphasize more on girls. I should make sure my girl goes with this at school, everything. This boy can wait, this boy can wait. At the end of the day, these boys are hurt. So we try to give them some sessions at their schools, different schools, and we realize that even school time is not enough. That's why this holiday we've organized what we have called a boys mentorship garage.
Okay, now let me ask. You are organizing for the boys.
Boys
now,
only.
won't it now turn back to why now the boys? Because
Actually, our sessions before, our camps have been both girls and boys. But we realize even during these sessions, parents tend to give us more of the girl child than the boy child. So we have like, out of the 100, 75, they are girls.
wow.
And these boys are totally left out. So we said this holiday, it is a small holiday. Why don't we create some space, safe space for these boys to expose what they're going through? To have a talk as boys and their boys mentors and professionals from Stepping Stone. So what we said, let's organize what we called a boys mentorship garage. And this mentorship garage is happening this Saturday.
Okay.
We are going to be at Pearl of Africa, the Win 5 Hotel now. This boys mentorship garage, it is a half-day session because we believe that this short holiday people are going back to school and parents are up and down. But then we don't want to throw the ball as we parents. And remember, this boy child is a father tomorrow. As we are empowering this girl child, this boy whom we are leaving behind is either the husband and is the brother. So as we have useless brothers and useless fathers, that's when we have single family-headed families. Females are more. You find a father at home, but he's a dormant father. I don't want to use the language, but this is a child, a boy, a father, whereby even the child, when the child is chased out from school for school fees and finds the father at home, he'll just keep quiet, let me wait for my mom. Because the father is nothing. He's there just as a father, yes. Biologically, he's the father, but then what he does, he's not a father. And that's when you see mothers are more in money, they're paying school fees, they're not doing this. So we said now this boy should be empowered. They should understand their roles. As they are growing up, what are my roles as a child, as we said earlier? What are my roles as I'm in my adolescent stage? As I grow up, what do I want to be in the future? Yes, you're home, your father is not taking care of anything at home. Do you want to be like your father? Do you want your home to be like the same thing? So we realized that we have to organize something for these boys. And this holiday, we are bringing professionals, career specialists, mental health. And actually, with the thing of mental health, as I told you, our camps, we usually have those camps and take them to inspirational tours. And our inspirational tours, we like to understand that we who move to schools, these drugs are really happening in the schools. Behind teachers' backs, behind parents' backs, drugs are really happening in schools. So last time we took our campus to Tabika, and this time around we had some guy who is under our care now at Stepping Stone.
Yeah.
This boy started using drugs from the age of 15 years when he's in his senior one, and he literally lost everything. By the time he reached senior 4, he had a mental problem. And right now he did not acquire anything. So this boy is coming up also to talk to these children. He's giving a testimony. How did he join Stepping Stone? How did he lose everything? Who are the friends who bring drugs at school? How did he start using drugs? So each and everything is happening with this garage. We have the career specialists, we have lecturers from Macquarie University, we have doctors from different hospitals, we have engineers, we have businessmen, because these boys, when we go to schools, we ask them, what do you want to be in the future?
Okay.
And we realize they want to be these businessmen, engineers, doctors. So we take that effort to look for those people in those areas, to come and talk to them. That's why we said when we create a safe space for boys, we are going to have a room full of boys and boy mentors and boy professionals. This boy, like you look, you can tell a boy, how did you become who you are? What did you do? Yeah. Unless me, who is a female, because they'll say, now for you, you're good, you have that 1.5 point at campus. That's why you made it to campus. But we have boys who even joined campus at their 18 points. How did you people do it? These people are coming up to tell them, if you want to be an engineer, what are the courses? Which engineering specifically? You want to be a civil engineer, an electrical engineer? What do you want to be specifically? And which combination? Which course? Which university do you want to join? Do you have to? Not even do you want, but do you have to? That we know good teachers are coming from this university, good are coming from this, doctors are coming from this. We have a lot of universities whereby we find people are senior 6 vacancies, they're ready to join university, but they don't know which course. You find someone who did a course and is ready to graduate, but you tell that person, can you please tell me what exactly did you study at campus? This child has spent like 3 years paying over 1 million plus each and every year, actually each and every semester, but she cannot even say what they really studied.
Wow.
Yes. So this is a mentorship with career and life skills, as well as understanding their bodies as they grow up.
Okay, now thank you there. Now let me understand this. I want us to dive into something like, if girls are given these favors, like now like 1 point something at campus, and then you have this contribution like going to joining schools like secondary schools from primary, a girl has to be with these points and then a boy has to be this. Doesn't it complicate, or doesn't it have any implication on a girl's life knowing that I'm favored to raising a holistic child now?
Yes, that's 1.5. Actually, at sometimes I should say yes, and at sometimes I should say no. You know, with that 1.5, it gives very, very many girls an opportunity to join the public universities.
But they're supposed to be competitive. If we
it is competitive, but then you find that a girl is really willing to join the university. But because of anything, you know, we go through a lot as we ladies. Sometimes I'll have my cramps and I'll not attend class. You boys, you have nothing unless you're sick and you're admitted. Yeah?
We have stress also.
We all go through stress. Stress is for both of us. Yeah. So as I have these things, the hindrances, I have very many things which are keeping behind. And actually with that, we thank the government. But still that thing is affecting the boy child. The boy child is working, thinking that this girl is favored. They even think at workplace, girls are favored. But at the end of the day, at workplaces, we present results. We present results. This girl child we are empowering. Gone are the days that a boy should be at everything, should be the head in everything. However, right now we are losing the boy child
And the
because
boy
we are
child
doing more of the girl child. Everyone who is coming up now, a girl child, now a girl child. We are throwing the ball to the boy child, and we are losing them.
We are seeing women slapping men because of that.
We are,
those favors given.
those favors given. But at the end of the day, this is the mentorship garage, which is empowering them.
Okay.
You should stay on the road. Don't leave the road as a boy child. What do you want? If this girl is given 1.5, can't you work hard and get 18? Okay, this girl is getting 9, and you want an engineering course. With her 1.5, she's handing 10. Get 13 points.
Okay.
As a boy child, you should be at the top, but then you're throwing away the ball. You know that we have fathers that you call them and say, "I'll talk to the mother." You've talked to the mother will decide. So a father is a father, but he's there as just biological, as I said earlier, is a father. Doesn't take up his roles. You know that fathers are even absent in their children's lives.
Really?
Really. A father comes home at 10, leaves home at 5. Just because the mother...
They are working for the family.
Is working for the family, and at times we don't even see the yields for the family.
Oh.
Yes, you're what I said, create ample and create quality time. Create that quality time as a father. Yes, your job is telling you to work 8 to 5. Try to say, today let me go back home 30 minutes earlier. Let me wake up early. I prepare my children go to school. As a father, let your children feel that your presence at home. These boys, we are mentoring them to be holistic. They should be good fathers. They should be good husbands to their wives in future.
So, it is a good discussion indeed. What are some of the challenges encountered while raising a holistic child, for instance?
Some of the community.
The community.
The community. You know, as we are
supposed to be of advantage, it is also a challenge.
Yes. You know, as a mother, as a family here, we have our values, but then the community where we are staying, it is bringing something else to our children. Okay. We give them phones, but then what do you know what is happening on the phones? Oh, yeah. It is all that is a community and environment. Who is the friend to your child? What does your child watch on his or her phone? Those are the challenges, and that's why I said a father and mother should come up and be present. These phones, you know that these phones, we have people abroad there who send some pops. As they're there on WhatsApp, something pops, and this is a 13-year-old who open and see. So the community. That's why I said create ample time as you're eating.
But having a phone could be termed as technology development in the nation.
Of course. And I don't say that parents should not give their children phones, but it should be monitored and supervised.
All right.
What do they use these phones for? And what time do they leave these phones? Some parents just put on internet, they have a lot at home, and the parent goes to bed.
Yeah, sure.
Are these phones supervised? What do they watch? Even the Gmail you put in the phone, you know that we parents, we give them phones which have our Gmails. And with Google, Gmails, they depend on our years. The Google will send anything.
Yeah, depending on the years, it is
depends
reflecting.
on years.
Okay.
So, if you're buying you're giving your child a phone, check that everything, have that parenting mode in our phone, because we have those things in our phone. We have those options there. Yes.
So, you talked about a mentorship. Am I invited?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
You should tell them, how did you make it?
Okay.
Yes. Which combination did you do? You know, I have very many people who want to be like you.
Oh, wow.
I want to work I want to be on a TV. I want to be a presenter. But then they don't know which course should I do. They really don't know. One of the days that biology, chemistry, the one we did, that I did biology, chemistry, physics. One of those days, there are very many courses right now which can make someone to earn some good money professionally, but that person is even recognized in the community.
Interesting.
Yes.
So please tell us the details of the mentorship. Yeah.
Boys Mentorship Garage.
Yes.
It is this Saturday. I don't even want to say 9th, but it is this Saturday at Pearl of Africa, the Win 5. There, as you're going to the State House, we are ready for you. We are starting at 8 a.m.
Interesting.
up to 1 p.m. We are requesting parents to bring their children. If you know that child cannot manage moving in town, drop and you'll pick. In there, we shall have cohorts. From the age of 8, they'll have their meter. 8 to 11, 13 to 15, above, they'll have their different meters. Because we cannot have, these people have different minds. A boy of 8 is thinking different, totally different from the boy of 20. But then they're all boys, and we are aiming at grooming them holistically. So payment is made on phone, and the phone which receives money is 0772 75 0708. When you call that phone, we even give you an e-ticket. We don't want anything duplicated. We give you a ticket which has your child's name. In that, when you come there, you come and just present the ticket and enter. It has a fee of 30,000, which is inclusive of their break. Actually, this thing, we are not even getting anything because the hotel is charging us for their break 30,000, and we are giving them almost a break of 25. But we just want, our niche is to raise a holistic child as stepping stone. And I would ensure parents, please drop your boy child. This time around, it is boy child. A boy child matters.
Which means you have also been having for girls and
Actually, we've been having joint sessions. Joint.
That's interesting. So maybe if you could give us your final words as we sign out.
Okay, thank you so much, our dear viewers. As I said, Stepping Stone platform, we are located along Gayaza Road, the place called Chitetika. We are a teenagers mentorship program, which we move to different schools. We move to different schools. We work with families. We do intentional parenting to parents. We work with ministries. You can partner with us. School administrators, you can reach out to 0772 750708. Thank you.
Okay, that is interesting. That has been Miss Racheal here with us for Good Morning Family. And we've been discussing better ways of raising a holistic child. And of course, you've heard for yourself what it needs and the skills you need as a parent to raise a holistic child. For the teenage mothers, please do go for the mentorships as she has stated. And of course, I trust that you have gotten the numbers. In case you have not gotten the numbers, you'll of course reach out to us, but of course reach out to a Stepping Stone platform. Or is it on any platforms or social medias?
Social medias. Okay. We are on Facebook, Stepping Stone platform, Twitter, Dr. Hanifa Senge, Instagram, Stepping Stone platform, and our website is Stepping Stone platform Uganda. Reach out to us. Okay, that is interesting, and thank you for watching Good Morning Family. Good Morning Family is continuing with the issues at hand. Please don't go away.